Hey there, everybody! It's me, and welcome to episode 2 of the single-player Let's Play series with Greg Tech. This is right after we left off episode 1, so Steve Alpha 5 still here. Hey, boy. Hi. Yeah, Mr. Steve in a tuxedo. Hi, Silverfish.
I'm either fancy or wrong. And if I am, I'm a fancy one.
Okay. Yeah, basically, in episode 1, we got our basic house up, and we got our storage room with uranium in the center because we don't have iron picks yet, because Greg Tech... Yeah, we're totally not being irradiated by the ore. And so I am off to, make some stuff. Actually, crafting tables. And tool stations! Here we go. Tool station for you.
Thank you.
So we're going to use these tool stations for on-the-go repair of our pickaxes. And don't be creepy. And I think we should get our basic ore processing up. But before we can do that, we need more Certus quartz, because Certus quartz can be used to make a quartz grindstone, and quartz grindstones can grind up ores without power. They're manual.
I will probably be doing that later. I don't want to bore you guys.
Yes, he will be doing all the menial labor because, boring. Yeah, hi. You have a zombie head on, don't you? Now, I did forget one thing. Before I can go search for Certus quartz, I do need a weapon that is more durable than that sword I just broke. So, what I'm gonna make is... Why? Why are you giving me cobble? I need 2 blank patterns. I need... Oh, that's the large blade. I probably should have gone the other way around.
I would advise the long sword because the skeleton's off back of the...
Well, it's the same thing. It's a sword blade pattern for all of them.
Yeah.
And then, what type of guard does a long sword have? Is it a hand guard?
I think it's just hand guard. I shall check. Reading... long sword here. Hand guard.
Okay, hand guard. There we go. I'm getting the patterns here, and part builder. Put a stack of cobblestone in here. Sword blade. 2 stone sword blades. Inside references. 2 stone hand guards, and 2 stone tool rods.
We are now officially out of food.
Well, oop-de-doo. Longsword. Stone sword blade, stone tool rod, and stone handguard. Longsword. Stone is actually really bad for longswords. Because they have Stonebound.
What?
They have Stonebound. So they'll do less damage as they become more damaged.
Really? You get less damage?
Yep. Stonebound. Oh, I'm starving to death. Stonebound, it mines faster as it gets less durable, but it does less damage. Yeah, I have a helmet on, so I'm not gonna burn. Yeah, so here's what happens if I'm a zombie and I go out in the daytime. Is theoretically I will catch on fire. Yep. In other words, you are actually a zombie, as opposed to just having a skin of a zombie. You are actually a zombie. And when you die, all your items don't spew all over.
But your XP does.
You get a gravestone. I am lagging out massively for some reason. Probably because I'm converting a video in the background whilst playing Minecraft. Yeah. Oh crap, I'm still a zombie! Change to me. I'm actually just a tiny bit taller than a zombie.
Hey, it's because you were a brain zombie.
No, I wasn't. I was a villager zombie.
Yeah.
And break the gravestone to get all your stuff back.
You said brainy zombie didn't die. What was that from? Tactic?
No.
Stormcraft 2.
No, they're still called brainy zombies. Okay, no, they're actually called angry zombies now, but they used to be called brainy zombies, which I think was a better name for them. Yes, they drop brains, and they are actually smarter than regular zombies. They're not angry. Oh, now I see your little wheat farm.
You can show the mechanics of that.
Yeah, so instead of using 3 wheat to make bread, which you could do, I suppose, there is a more efficient method.
But it requires
1 wheat equals a wheat flour. 1 wheat flour equals 1 bread, so it's 1 to 1 as opposed to 3 to 1, which is a lot more efficient.
But it does consume fuel.
Yes, it does. Yeah, you have to actually bake it in a furnace as opposed to just being able to craft it in your inventory. So it consumes a little bit of fuel in a furnace as opposed to being free. Oh, monster jerky.
I'm about to start.
Here, I'll leave this monster jerky for you
Yeah,
then.
great.
I can eat the bread.
Oh,
There we go. Yeah, I might have to pause the conversion in the background so it doesn't lag out for you guys. Hold on. Pause conversion. There we go. No more lag.
demonstrate the long towards lunge ability.
Okay, so long swords have a ability that when you hold right click and then release, you lunge forward. It's excellent for closing distance on enemies. Yes, skeletons are terrible now because they fire so rapidly and they have knockback, usually. Pretty severe knockback. So, they're rather hard to deal with. What? Yeah, that would actually be kind of nice. Yes, there is a cave nearby. Nice. Hey, zombie. How you doing, sucker? Wool of bat.
Yep, I'm assuming you saw that because you're a creepy stalker.
Okay, so apparently, I'm assuming this is witchery because I've never seen that before. When you kill a bat, you get wool of bat, which I'm assuming can.
Apparently, I just killed probably one.
So that can be used for stuff. I don't know. I haven't played any with witchery at all. Like I only ever heard of it like yesterday. So
I watched the first half of the direwolf 20 tutorial.
don't say that on my channel.
Hey, you said it last episode.
Fine, I did say that last
I
episode.
said it wasn't likely they can't even hear me.
Okay, you're censored.
I'm sensitive.
So, found appetite from forestry, used for fertilizer mostly.
It gives X.
Not really useful in the first part of the game. Copper will be useful, however.
It gives X, which was useful in Ars Magica 1.
Yeah. In the old Ars Magica, which you probably all know of, I hope you do, because it's a really cool mod.
Ars Magica 1 wasn't included in the MTV packs.
Really?
I know that was through other methods.
152WGT had Ars Magica in it.
No, it didn't. We installed that.
Oh, that's a good point. Anyway, Ars Magica is basically a mod that allows you to make your own spells
Do you have any? Oh, sorry.
and cast them. And the old, the current version is Ars Magica 2, I think 2.1, and the older Ars Magica 1, had a system where you basically got EXP, and you use the EXP to level yourself up. Now it's a little bit different. You get EXP from casting spells, which is a bit cooler. But in the older one, it used to be just sort of a race to get EXP, because the person who had the most EXP would be a more powerful mage, and would have better spells and stuff like that. So that was a little bit unbalanced. So every time we get a lot of, find an ore that gives EXP, like Appetite, has practically no other purpose. Basically, that was just made for Ars Magica, because all it does is provide EXP.
So did sulfur, because we didn't use that.
Yeah, sulfur too. Sulfur is an ore from Railcraft that basically, sulfur is not used for writing anything, so you can use it to make gunpowder if you're a wimp and don't like hunting creepers.
Or if you have bad luck.
Or if you have bad luck like creepers. With creepers like Steve Alpha 5 does, because creepers will literally hunt him down and explode even when he's inside.
In the middle of the day, just tell them about the tree farm is.
Yeah, so in one of the older versions of the Direwolf 20 pack, this was one of the ones that was in Minecraft version 1.4.7, we were building a tree farm outside, and it was a Steve's Carts tree farm that used minecarts they used a specialized minecart to chop trees down and then replant them. Ooh, amber, Thaumcraft. And so, Steve 5 was standing outside. I'll just call him Steve, because even though that sounds a bit generic, Steve 5 is a bit long to say. He was standing outside, monitoring the tree farm, making some adjustments, and a creeper sneaks up behind him. This is in the middle of the day, mind you. And it blows up. And we'd slept through the night, too, so none of them should have spawned. But one of them snuck up behind him and blew up the tree farm.
Destroying one of the track, which, because of Gloria's railcraft...
Track, or rails as you might want to call it, is really hard to make because the mod Railcraft makes it ridiculously hard to make because you need creosote oil. Creosote oil is only obtainable in a coke oven by processing coal into coal coke, and it gives creosote oil as a byproduct. And it's not really hard, it's just really time consuming because it takes, I think, 5 minutes for each cycle. And it gives half a bucket of creosote oil each time cycle. I got more Sur Squirts dust. We have enough.
I'll do menial labor now.
There's a ton of sandstone here. I have a feeling there might be an ocean above here. I'm scared now.
Probably a river. Where are you?
I don't know, actually. I sort of went down the valley a little bit until I found this exposed cave. I found shards. Thaumcraft shards.
Oh, no, we can't get started on Thaumcraft.
No, we can't. We need gold before we can get started on Thaumcraft.
Ooh, I found essence gold.
Cool. Yeah, so, are you gonna do Ars Magica this time?
Yeah, but I'm going to need leather and,
Well, leather's easy. Just find and murderize some cows.
I also need the thing, the Octopus, which requires...
Blue topaz. Yeah, so basically, we're gonna have to wait a little while to get started on some of the mods because we're gonna need to mine some stuff, and we're gonna need some resources such as a bit of iron, some gold, probably some iron pickaxes to mine the higher tier ores. We're gonna need some blue topaz from Ars Magica so we can get something called the Oculus, which is how you get all the research for Ars Magica. We're gonna need a couple of diamonds so we can get to the nether because we need some nether stuff.
No, we won't, actually.
Well, for power.
No, not to get to the nether. I was correcting on diamonds.
Oh. Well, what can we use to make obsidian then? Oh, igneous extruder.
Because I am cheap.
Yeah, we're going the cheap route. We're gonna use an igneous extruder to make obsidian. Igneous extruders are from Thermal Expansion 3. They're basically machines you can place down. They don't need power, but you put water and lava in them, and it basically just automatically creates obsidian, and they don't need diamonds.
No, it's not because we're lazy.
It's not because we're lazy. It's just because we don't want to use diamonds. We're cheap.
No, it's to spare the viewers the agony of watching us mine obsidian and to demonstrate the igneous extruder.
What he said. If you couldn't hear him, he says that it isn't because we're cheap or lazy. That, quote, because... Oh, you start for death. Because we want to spare the viewers the agony of watching us mine obsidian, which takes a ridiculously long amount of time to mine, and to demonstrate the igneous extruder, unquote. I don't believe him. And also, I'm going to starve to death. Oh, you're going out on a very important mission. You're hunting gravestones.
It's almost night.
I'm going to get going on creating a grindstone. Speaking of things that have the word stone in them and start with G.
Oh. Stop that. I was thinking about cookies.
What are you thinking? Why are you thinking about cookies?
I saw cocoa beans in the chest and I thought cookies because what else do you think we're using cocoa beans? Then I thought IRL.
I think brown dye. I think brown dye, not cookies. I haven't used cookies since vanilla. Why did I just search?
You lie.
Why did I just search for gravestone? I wanted to search for grindstone. You're putting me off track. I don't.
It's because you fail at spelling, okay? I am ace at spelling.
There we go. Okay, so grindstone basically just 3 stone, wood gear, some Certus quartz or nether quartz dust, and some cobblestone. So I'm gonna put down cobblestone, wood gear, 3 Certus quartz dust, and wait for the stone to get done. And I'm also gonna need a handle. A grindstone handle. 1, 2. There we go. Wooden crank. Sorry, it's a crank, not a handle. There we go, grindstone. First ore doubling. I'm gonna put this on my side of the room because I have nothing. There we go.
That's my side of the room.
Okay, fine. Whatever. I'll put this on your side of the room because you have nothing. Okay, where are the ores? Let's see, we need some coal and some iron and some copper. Basically, You, Mr. Menial Labor Dude. Hold right-click on the wooden crank, please, so I can spare the viewers the agony.
Okay.
See, this is just my excuse to make him do menial labor.
My excuse to get out of it is I'm in severe server lag.
Yeah, I saw that. Pineapple. You're now punching a piece of wood, or a piece of cobblestone. You broke it.
I did that a long time ago. Hey! What did you do to my pineapple? Oh, I did that. I'm sorry, I'm lagging out. I'm not an idiot.
I'm gonna believe that. Why did you bring a pineapple in the middle of our floor?
I was playing some map just in the middle.
Okay, fine. Grindstone, you basically hold right-click on this wooden crank and it grinds up boards. Very, very slowly. So it's free, doesn't require any power or anything, but it is extremely menial. And it doesn't give you byproducts like something like the pulverizer would, but it's a good thing for first ore doubling. And no. I don't consider you a minion as much as you may think I do. So, it is nighttime outside. Ooh, I hear a skeleton. I thought I did. Yes, I did! Come over here. Skeleton, come over here. Come over here. Come over here to the door. Come over. Hey. Hey, idiot. Skeleton. Hey. 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 Hey, skeleton. Come over here. Skeleton. Come over here and try and shoot me. Or just do shoot me. I just want your bones so we can bone meal our crops. Why am I spontaneously? Oh god, I'm starving to death. Can you give me some of your food? Just like one monster jerky would do it. I feel like a beggar now. Here, I'll hold right click. No, there isn't. Thank you. There's your monster jerky back.
Voila, automated.
Oh. And that is what wireless mice are for. And Steve has left the room. Not the building, though. Yeah, so basically I just want to alleviate my starvation until I can get this bone converted into bone meal and bone meal all the crops. And then we can have a steady supply of food. As soon as, basically, the way this works is as soon as we get a steady supply of food kicked off, then we just basically have enough food for the rest of the game. We never run out. But it's just these first few days that are just absolutely terrible. Here, start doing that. There we go. I'm going to put this iron dust in the furnace so we can start smelting it up. And you see it says FE, Greg Tech. The cool thing about Greg Tech is, for example, there are multiple types of copper. That's too many P's. There are multiple types of copper. There's one from Greg Tech, there's one from Thermal Expansion, there's one from Tigger's Construct. You know, every mod has its copper. Greg Tech has this really cool thing called inventory unification. Basically, it uses the Forge Ore Dictionary, which is what determined basically what things are. So, copper would be ingot copper, and iron would be ingot iron. Basically, oh, you broke it. Basically, Greg Tech sees what types of copper there are, picks one, and then converts all the other types of copper in your inventory to that type of copper. And this works for anything that has multiple types. At least almost anything. As long as the multiple types don't do different things. So, it's just a really cool way to have, if you have like 5 different types of copper ore in your inventory, then it won't clutter up your inventory. You broke the grindstone thing, by the way.
Oh. I defeated banana.
You broke the grindstone. No, there was stuffed ground, I just took it out and put it in the furnace, and then you broke it. I don't know how you broke it, but you broke it. Wee! Skills! Oh! Oh, that was close.
You didn't defeat a banana.
I did not defeat a banana. Defeating a banana is like the worst achievement of all time.
Better than losing to a banana.
Yeah, that's not an achievement though. So apparently, Steve Alpha 5 is insisting that he defeated a banana in glorious combat.
Well, I didn't say it was glorious. I thought it was like,
No, okay, fine, whatever. Okay, so I'm just gonna go over here, grow the farm, get this stuff, and I think we'll end the episode here. Water artichoke, what the heck? I've never seen it.
that's from Witchery.
No! I jumped on it.
You can jump through it.
Yeah, I know that. Been struggling with wood. Grow. Grow. Barley seems to have a shorter growth cycle than all the other crops for some reason.
If I had to guess, it's because all of the other crops, for each visual stage, I believe, there are 2 actual growth stages, and I think barley's just one.
Well, that's nice.
Plus barley, I think, skips the stage of that wheat there.
Death to you, zombie. Sir, dirt.
Did you actually end the episode?
Not yet. I said I was harvest the farm and then end the episode.
I wasn't paying attention. If I need to, this is just like all of that. This is just like somebody putting a lecture up on YouTube. If you need to study it, you can go up and watch it later.
That's a good point. Yeah, you get to watch the archive of this.
Wait, what? So you're saying I have to proof?
You have to proof watch it.
Uh-huh.
Let me guess. Gun. Suicide.
I don't know how to make it, not how to say who said it.
Okay. I do not have permission to use this command. Okay, so apparently... Ooh! Apparently no cheats also disables text commands for chat.
Whisper.
I think that one's disabled too.
No whispering.
Yeah, no whispering. No talking, no whispering either.
Only whispering, no talking. Only whispering, no yelling.
Oh, hi, zombie. Oh, hi, burning zombie. Ooh,
You should hug it.
I'm not gonna hug a burning zombie. I'm not that insane. And I'm starving to death. Wonderful. My grave shall be on this hill. Actually, it's not. It's gonna be right in front of our door.
That's gonna be painful for you.
Ah! Grave right in front of the door.
I think on that note, you should end the episode.
And on that note, I will end the episode. So that was episode 2 of the not so single player with Drake Tech series thing. Die. That wasn't directed towards you. And so we have got our basic ore doubling up, and we've got a pretty steady supply of food now. And
You just threw some of it out.
what?
You threw some rotten flesh, I believe.
I threw that out so it wouldn't weird out my inventory sorting when I picked all my stuff back up.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
And so yeah, we got a pretty steady supply of food between the rotten flesh drying on the racks and
That sounds delightful, doesn't it?
yeah, it does. Rotten flesh. And the pineapple that's randomly sitting here, or iris as it calls it. And the farm outside, I think we got a pretty steady supply. So, episode 3, hopefully we're going to get our basic power generation up. Though I doubt it somehow. And, yeah, that about does it.
You should do some mining off camera.
Say goodbye.